We have to talk about this Meghan Markle and Kim Kardashian situation because the internet is losing its mind right now. Like, 1 minute Meghan is posing with Kim at Kris Jenner's huge birthday party, acting like everything's all good, and the next minute, bam, the photo disappears from Kim's Instagram like it never existed. People caught it so fast you'd think they had alerts set just for Meghan's face. And then all these rumors start popping up about Meghan not even being invited, Harry looking miserable in the background, and the Kardashians pretending the Sussexes weren't even there. It is a whole thing. And honestly, the more you look into it, the messier it gets. So let's get into it. Before we get into the actual drama, we have to talk about the party, because it wasn't your average birthday dinner. It was Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party, held at Jeff Bezos' massive mansion, complete with a whole James Bond theme, and a guest list packed with people who clearly never have to check a price tag. And right in the middle of all that, Meghan and Harry show up slipping into the crowd like an unexpected add-on nobody expected. People who were there said Meghan was doing her usual polished pose, while Harry had that familiar look like he'd rather be anywhere else. They walked around, smiled politely, did the Hollywood chit-chat routine, and basically acted like they were exactly where they belonged. And maybe they thought they were. Maybe they thought this was a chill, casual moment of, look, we're with the cool kids. Until Kim posted her little Instagram carousel. That's when things started getting interesting. At first, the photo was right there. Kim and Meghan, side by side, big smiles, soft glam, Harry photobombing in the back like a lost intern at his first corporate mixer. Then, hours later, poof, gone, deleted like it had never existed. And it wasn't just Kim. Kris posted her own recap of the night, thanking her beautiful family and friends. And funnily enough, Meghan and Harry didn't make that cut either. Everyone else did. People no one even recognized did, but not the Sussexes. And look, we know the Kardashians don't accidentally post or delete anything. Everything is planned. Everything is branded. People online immediately called it a soft snub, which is basically a polite way of saying, yeah, they didn't want Meghan in their photo dump, but they're too media savvy to say it out loud. And honestly, Kris Jenner staying silent says way more than any statement ever could. That woman knows how to play the game. If she didn't post Meghan, she didn't want to post Meghan. End of story. But then the rumors started getting messier, because apparently the vibe at the party wasn't as smooth as Meghan and Harry's entrance made it look. According to some celebrity gossip insiders, the kind who always know somebody who knows somebody, Meghan and Harry weren't even on the official guest list. Like, at all. People reportedly looked around like, wait, who invited them? Which is kind of hilarious because, everyone pretended they totally weren't bothered. But you also know they ran straight to their group chats the second they got home. And honestly, the uninvited rumor tracks a little too well. Meghan and Harry apparently only stayed for like 10 minutes. They mingled, took a few photos, probably scoped out which angle gave Meghan the best lighting, and then dipped before Bruno Mars even went on. Who goes to a $175 million mansion party and leaves before the entertainment? Someone who's there for the pictures, not the celebration. That's the rumor anyway. Nothing confirmed. But let's be real, does it sound shocking? Not really. People started calling it a drive-by PR moment, which is basically Hollywood code for we showed up long enough to get proof we were here. And when you put that together with the deleted photo, yeah, things start looking a little messy. But it gets better, or worse, depending on how over these people you already are. Because right when everyone was arguing about whether Meghan and Harry were uninvited, the whole internet remembered something important. Meghan and Harry's Hollywood era hasn't exactly been thriving. When they quit royal life, the whole world thought they were about to dominate the entertainment industry. Netflix deals, Spotify deals, documentaries, big interviews. Meghan was supposed to be the new power player in town, and Harry was supposed to be, well, along for the ride. But then, the shine wore off. The Spotify deal ended early. One of Spotify's execs even publicly called them grifters, which was honestly embarrassing for everyone involved. Their Netflix deal quietly shifted from massive multi-year empire to we'll see what you turn in. Meghan's projects didn't land the way she hoped. Harry's shows didn't go much further. Their brand got complicated, overexposed, and honestly kind of exhausting to the public. So showing up at Kris Jenner's 70th wasn't just a fun night. It was a big moment, to a certain extent, and being in the same room as the top-tier celebrities and billionaires says you're still part of the conversation, at least in theory, until the Kardashians removed all traces of them like they were smudges on a lens. And then another angle popped up, one saying that Meghan herself asked for the photos to be deleted. Some sources claimed she didn't like the lighting, others said she didn't want the Remembrance Day drama online because she wasn't wearing a red poppy while Harry was. There were even whispers that her team didn't approve the images and wanted more control over what could appear online. Again, none of this is confirmed, but when it comes to Meghan, every rumor spreads like wildfire because she has this chaotic cloud of PR drama that follows her everywhere. Then came the big headline. Reports claiming Meghan lost it behind the scenes once she realized the pictures were gone. Did she actually go off? These stories always come from unnamed insiders who have suspiciously perfect timing. But did the rumor fit into how people already see her? Oh, absolutely. And that's why it spread so fast. It just matched the public's ongoing theory that Meghan is always frustrated about being misunderstood, always fighting a narrative, always trying to control how she's portrayed. At the same time, the Kardashians aren't exactly warm and fuzzy either. People were dragging Kim for acting like she's above the Sussex drama, while she's literally built her entire empire on curated chaos. And Kris, she can act neutral all she wants, but she absolutely knows what she's doing. These people don't leave anything to chance. If Meghan was removed, it was a deliberate choice. And honestly, the whole thing was awkward from the jump. Not only were Meghan and Harry floating around a party full of people who obviously didn't know what to do with them, but Mark Zuckerberg was there too. This is awkward because Meghan and Harry have publicly criticized Meta in the past, which I think is kind of fair because Meta isn't exactly known for their transparency, but imagine showing up to a party where the person you have beef with is sipping champagne 5 feet away. Like, what are you even supposed to do in that situation? Everything about this night felt like two incompatible worlds colliding. The Kardashians, they overshare, they perform, they thrive on being seen. Meghan and Harry, they overshare too, but in a completely different way. They want to be seen as the underdog or the rebel, or at least that's what it seems like to me. Both families want control, but their methods couldn't be more different. The Kardashians want optics. The Sussexes want sympathy. Put them in the same room, and it's like oil and water. So when that photo disappeared, it felt like the fallout of two empires silently battling for dominance. The Kardashians protecting their brand, Meghan protecting her image, and Harry, honestly, Harry just looked tired. And the funniest part, nobody actually cares about the photo itself. It wasn't iconic. It wasn't scandalous. It wasn't groundbreaking. It was just Kim and Meghan standing next to each other like two people who don't even have anything in common. And that is the whole thing with this situation. And honestly, the internet has been ripping it apart from every angle. Whether it was shade, a mistake, a PR move gone wrong, or just classic Hollywood weirdness, everybody has an opinion. Some people think Kim was sending a message by deleting that photo. Others swear Meghan must have said something behind the scenes. And then you've got people saying Harry looked like he was being dragged around like someone's lost +1 who didn't even want to be there. It's a lot. And look, with the rumors about them maybe not even being on the guest list, the quick 10-minute pop-in, the photos getting wiped, and the Kardashians just pretending none of this ever happened, it's messy, it's awkward, it's very on-brand for everyone involved though. And it honestly feels like one of those things where no matter what explanation eventually comes out, people are still going to side-eye it. But I really want to know what you guys think. Do you think the Kardashians were snubbing Meghan on purpose? Do you feel like Meghan and Harry showed up uninvited? Do you think Meghan freaked out behind the scenes? Or is that just the internet doing what the internet does? And how do you think this is going to affect Meghan's whole Hollywood comeback moment she's trying to build? Tell me everything. Drop all your thoughts, theories, and opinions in the comment, because I want to hear where you stand on this. You guys always catch things I miss, and I'm really curious how you're reading this whole situation. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video.